Last time on Dice Funk.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am fascinated by this technology, and if we were able to work together, my family and your people could do amazing things together that would benefit both of us, and be able to help you be able to make a lot of money and be able to keep you and your people safe and develop things and benefit both of us. And maybe we could work out some type of bilateral trade agreement.
Can I give the Justice Mobile a little tune?
It now plays Bingo Was His Name-O like an ice cream van.
Yes, yes, but very faintly, so it's not too intrusive.
Yeah.
I also like the idea of Vimble adding spikes and sort of just tactical gear that's all gothic themed and made of small animals' bones to this cart while trying to explain so we're basically the good guys, we're just the heroes in all of this. I would love to just start a mining operation right in this swamp.
If you take it, you get high like you're on acid or mushrooms, and so your insight and perception go up, but everything else goes down. And you can have shared hallucinations with anybody else taking it at the same time.
I think maybe had Juniper not been so suspicious, I think she might have had time to get the lightning rod down and get away from it in time, but I think this is a last-minute, oh fuck, maybe I misjudged moment.
Uh-huh.
And Juniper is going to use that rabbit hop to do a big leap and try and just leap at the ground, iron rod first.
But yeah, with this great roll, I'm going to lay it out on the table here, which is that Sprinkles can't be a party member and help you because she has to do whatever her creator wants. But if you could break that connection, if you could sever that connection, she could be an ally to you more long term and would be extremely grateful.
As she's jamming the crystal into there, the wall of lightning starts to warp and form not quite a person yet, but kind of spark and maybe char a bit as the last of the lightning kind of comes out of them.
Well, there's an item in here, and Red gestures behind them where there is kind of an altar with a statue to a lightning god, and it is wearing on its statue hand a metal ring which lightning, little sparks are emanating from, and that appears to be the item in here. And then Buddy gestures to the door beyond and says, there's some kind of coffin in here. My group hasn't been fucking with them, but Red thinks she's gonna slurp up some guts and stuff. That seems bad.
Why don't we all just have a friendly competition on who gets to slurp the guts and ring? Also, we have a lightning creature.
Austin, are multi-way Holmgangs a thing?
Holmgang!
Holmgang gang.
I saw a spark against the dark, and we erupt, but it's a slow burn. We take our chance and start to dance, can see enough to know to turn around. The sound of a bonfire carries over fences, titillates our senses, but we don't need the heat. A chill wind is pushing you into me, and it's looking like we might be burning down. But we're a bonfire, we keep putting in.
Here's the best way I can explain, physically how to do man voice. You need to physically make your face do the exact opposite of what it does when you do customer service voice. Do customer service voice and feel what you're doing and run the opposite direction.
Yeah. I think that the really helpful thing, or unhelpful if you're trying to do a more feminine voice, is that the phrase "open the throat" is good at opening your throat. So it's helpful if you want to do a man voice, because then you can just go "open the throat," and then you open your throat, and then you can talk with an open throat.
I feel like I'm stretching the inside of my chest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to employ that sometime soon. Open the throat. It's powerful.
Open the throat.
Unlock your real power.
Oh, hello. Open the throat. Customer service voice.
Sophie was explaining to us before recording that men are biologically the real glizzy gulpers. doors and that our throats are perfectly.
It should have been.
open.
It should have been Ronald and not Nancy, who was the slob knob champion.
Yeah. The untold story.
Oh jeez.
So if you're a dude out there and you're not sucking dick, you're throwing away God's gift, apparently.
I didn't say that.
You're spitting in the face of creation.
And maybe creation likes it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I've told that story before on a podcast where I was like, the first time someone asked me to spit in their mouth, I was like, in your mouth where you talk? What?
Well, this is what's always funny whenever you bring up like people who I understand, because as you've also mentioned, you're very tall. But when you bring up people wanting to be submissive for you, and I'm like, but you're sweet boy Austin.
I know. Everyone's
you're
always like, pick me up by the throat and carry me around. And I'm like, oh gee, golly gosh.
Yeah, I just gotta have like 6 hours of going like, I'm a Gerblin who wants to take your shoes. They're currency in my culture. And then someone's like, Daddy, please. I don't get it. How is that your life?
Just living the dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. One time I told a girl who was self-identified as kinky that she was like, oh, like, what are your limits? I was like, I don't know. I'm down for whatever. And then I soon found out that I'm not actually down for whatever at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was in Hellraiser. I had to run. I had to solve the puzzle box. It was a lot.
Did you not get to the stage of, okay, here's the fucking like checklist form you need to fill out so we know what, like, do you mean what I mean when I say
It
that?
just went balls to the walls immediately. The first suggestion, I said no.
You've got to do your "Are we into the same stuff?" paperwork.
I thought I knew what the limit at that time. At the time, I thought I knew what the limits of depravity were, and I was wrong.
Yeah, I did something like similar with like my ex, and I was like, yeah, like, you know, like whatever, and then she's like, cool, so I have this sounding kit. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's not.
All right. So last we left the adventure, it was Holmgang for everyone. We rolled initiative.
But
we got
not Dio and Ray, because Dio will be like, we should just watch them. Like, I think Dio wants to, you know, Ray needs to understand what Holmgang is and not get shot in a Holmgang.
So last we left the adventure, everyone rolled initiative for Holmgang. Buddy the Dryad is here. He has a cool animal because Buddy's unarmed, but you've seen this thing. It's full of tusks. It's got like spines and giant teeth. It's really cool looking. That's apparently how he's gonna fight. And then of course Red has her duckfoot pistol, brass knuckles, so she's ready to roll. Everybody but Dio and Ray also rolled initiative. And first up is Vimble.
Hell yeah. I think Vimble's gonna use his weather bomb to make a bunch of thick fog everywhere.
All right, so everyone's gonna have disadvantage because you're in this like metal room inside this metal tomb, and it's like, you know, there's very little light except for like coming from the electrical arcs and so forth. And so this is just you basically plunge everyone into complete disarray on your turn.
So my rapier is on the caravan, right?
Correct.
Okay, I still have my dagger though. So I'm going to cast Searing Smite, but what I do is next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during a spell's duration, your weapon flares, and then you get an extra 1d6 fire damage, and then they get burned like in Pokemon.
Do you know how you got Searing Smite? Because that you lost the
by my race.
Oh, okay. So that's part of your okay. First of all, I hate the way that D&D uses the word race. It gives me bad feelings.
Yeah.
By my species. My species. I don't know. It's better.
Yeah, no. As a demon, you get Searing Smite. Yes.
Yeah, as a demon, I get Searing Smite, and also I get Prestidigitation. So I cast this, but first, hold on, dude. Watch out. You're made of, like, plants or something.
Mari, you're nailing it.
Thank you. All right, everyone look away. This is a little weird. And then I, very sensually, but, like, not sexually. It's not on purpose. It's just because being sexy is evil. Lick the knife. It's very sexy, but Peter's not trying to be sexy. He just can't help it.
I love the idea of this guy who's sexy in the way that you have an allergic reaction.
Yeah, it's like
it's akin to having a really runny nose to him.
Yeah, he's just like, yes, it's sexual, but it's not on purpose. And then the blade becomes like flaming, and it's really cool, and it's just extremely alluring.
I'm not trying to turn you on. It just happens.
Yeah, this is just how I am.
I'm not trying. I'm just the sexy.
You're not wrong to be aroused. It's just that it's not an intentional thing that I can turn on.
I'm not trying to invite it, but your feelings are valid. Like,
Correlation does not imply causation.
yeah. It's okay if you feel aroused, just don't bring that energy to me right now, please. Thank you.
This is the longest wind up to an attack in history.
And I'm licking it, and the flames are coming because I licked it, and now it's extremely sexy. And I think, doesn't that take up my turn? Like, I have to wait until next time?
Nope. This is a bonus action spell, and then you can attack with your action.
Okay, well, then I reluctantly, sexually stab.
Yeah, 10 misses. You swing that fiery dagger in the cloud, and you just hear a growling noise as Buddy's friend, Buddy's creature. I'm putting a picture right now of what this looks like.
Wait, I didn't know we were attacking a defenseless animal.
I'm pretty sure I'm the expert on this. That's Baby for sure.
Yeah, if a young woman came up to this creature and gently put her hand out, she would tame it.
Oh my god, yeah, no, like that.
Well,
that
I have to contest this. I have to contest that actually, because how long has she been writing in her dream journal that she wants a friend like this? Because I think you have to manifest a friend this good.
She has been dreaming of someone coming along to be her friend because she's been alone in her forest hut for years, obviously. Oh. And finally, a mystical creature of the forest has come to bless her.
Yeah, no, okay. Like a cottagecore girl, it's over.
Yeah, for sure. Like, she's gardening. This creature is wounded. She uses her herbs to heal.
Wow.
Yeah.
For the audience, this creature looks kind of like a combination of like a bull, like a horned bull, and like a rhinoceros, and maybe some like wild boar in there. It is a real bad news. Buddy kind of jumps up onto its back, and it's like, shrouded in mist. So it's approaching like a slasher in a horror movie from the obscuring, swirling smoke in here, and it is just going to try to run Peter down. 8 because of this disadvantage. What is the weather again? Can you remind me? This is now very important to this battle.
It's fog.
All right, yeah. So we're doing John Carpenter's The Fog in here. This thing tries to run you down and gore you with its horns, but you are able to. I
sensually, like a matador, get out of the way.
Absolutely, and Buddy
and
said,
I have horns too.
Yeah, you both have horns. And Buddy says, "Nice dodge, bruh. That was close."
Do I, bro?
Do you like my friend? I call it a swag tusk.
Nice. Do you want to clasp hands and flex at the same time?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
I like Buddy and Peter are gonna start bonding in the middle of this fog fight.
We're doing that. Well, it's from that movie Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's from Predator, where they are flexing and shaking hands at the same time. Awesome.
This is actually how that meme gets invented in this universe.
Mm-hmm. It's one of their holy texts.
Yeah.
Right. So, Juniper's turn. We've got disadvantage on attacks because we can't see because of the fog, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to use Wild Shape and become a direwolf.
Okay.
They have advantage on perception checks by using hearing or smell instead of vision.
Oh.
They can smell shit in the fog.
All right.
So I'm hoping I can negate out that disadvantage because I got keen hearing and smell.
Hell yeah, that's very creative. That does take your action though, so you can't also bite someone in this turn.
Is it turning back that doesn't take my action? It's turning back. I knew one of them was a bonus action. Well, that's all right. I'm ready for future turns. I'm gonna be speedy. I'm gonna know what's going on. I'm gonna do such good attacks.
All right, that's a very clever use of your abilities. I like that. Red, is like looking at you, Juniper, as the fog rolls in, and then you kind of sink out of sight as you change form. And she says, "Where'd you go, partner? It's Holmgang time." And she's like loading her brass knuckles.
In the least dire wolf voice possible to not give away what I've done. Don't worry. I'm sure ready to Holmgang, and definitely no sneaky tricks up my sleeve. Wink.
Are you saying that as you transform, or is it just like woof, 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 woof?
Yeah, and she says wink as well.
Okay.
Let's say I'm doing it as I transform. We'll go with that.
Okay. I do like the idea that we're having a conversation, but half of it is dog. That's also good.
Maybe half of it's dog. Don't worry, I know it's Holmgang, but woof, 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 bark, bark.
Dio and Ray, what are you up to? Are you just commenting? Are you doing a Statler and Waldorf, or?
Yeah, mostly Dio is explaining to Ray like how a fight works. Like people hurt each other until the other one can't get up, or until the other one is dead. Or it kind of depends on what you're intending to do. That doesn't usually happen. Dio's pointing out Buddy and Peter like clasping hands and bonding, and she's like, that does not usually happen at all. That's very unusual. That's in many ways that's the opposite of what is intended with the fight.
Yeah, and Ray's like, I understand. Sometimes there are paradoxical nuances in social interactions.
Yeah, that's a succinct way of putting it. Yeah. Also, sometimes trickery will be deployed, and then I guess Dio like gets closer to Ray so that Red won't be hearing it. But like, I'm just kind of assuming they're in a place in the room where they weirdly have like a good view of everything, even though everyone else is obscured by fog. So like, Dio's leaning into Ray and being like, "So don't talk about it too loud, but Juniper's turning into something here. We want to pay attention to this strategy, see where it pays off, because it's going to be a really interesting one as the fight plays out."
Whoa, is that thing on our side? Pointing at Juniper, who is now a direwolf and just unable to understand that it's the same person.
Yeah, that's still Juniper. That's my friend. Yeah.
Oh, bodies.
Yeah, they can do a whole thing where they change shapes. I guess I can now too. Huh.
Yeah, Dio and Ray turn, look into the camera, and just say, bodies.
Dio's like, they find it really strange that we change materials, but they change shapes, which really throws me off a lot more.
I'm gonna do some. There's no way I can get the like sneak attack advantage thing, right?
So it'll be canceled out by the disadvantage you have from seeing through the fog. But Peter is in melee range with the swag tusks, so you do get sneak attack, just not advantage.
Oh, sorry, I did the wrong button. Sorry. 20.
All right, there we go. Someone finally did damage after a full round of combat.
Yeah. I'll do 20. I roll 20, and then that gets 11 points of damage.
Sick. So Buddy's riding the swag tusk, tries to run Peter down. They're horn to horn, arm to arm, and you come over and you slash this beast across the side, and it kind of does a low bellow. It's unlike any noise from an animal you've heard before. It's like a combination of like a roar and a bleat and a honk or something. It's very troubling.
Like the bear from Annihilation?
Oh, geez. Not that troubling.
I liked it.
Yeah,
me too.
I mean, yeah, no, like that. Well, I mean, you say is something like he's never heard before, but like Vimble is like no stranger to like going with mother and father to various places to like hunt endangered species, and he's like wearing like with a blunderbuss and like like old style explorer-y clothes.
Yeah, you're the villain from Jumanji.
So like it's like good times for him. Like it's like very nostalgic.
So if he shoots the swag tusk and the swag tusk then stumbles off wounded, then it can probably find a beautiful garden nourished by a young woman who lives in a hut in the woods. And that's where our movie really begins.
Peter, flaming dagger in hand, decides to have his beautiful girl in the forest moment. Puts his hand out to the forehead of the beast and casts animal friendship and goes, whoa, it's okay. We're sorry. You're just scared.
Animal friendship. This spell lets you convince a beast you mean it no harm. Choose the beast you can see within range. If the beast intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. If one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
God damn it!
Crit.
So bad. Just okay, here we go.
Peter, you rest your giant red hand on the snout of this beast, and you look into each other's eyes through the fog, and it just snorts a big loogie right on your face. This is the Jurassic Park scene where the kid gets annihilated by boogers from the long
Gets
neck.
gunged.
You've been glunched.
I was expecting to get gored, so this is better.
Well, now it's Buddy's turn, and Buddy on the back of the swag tusk says, "So you're the same demon who attacked like the university function? I thought you were like one of those old style evil demons. Are you like a chill dude or what?"
Well, I'm trying to be, It's like, I was trying to do this thing where I like didn't have to do work if I went inside an evil person. All I did was powering it up. Zana was like the mastermind. I was getting so much bonuses and demon bugs from everything she was doing. It's really incredible. But doing work myself, I don't know. I associate it with work, gives me anxiety.
I mean, hell yeah, become ungovernable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I respect that. I mean, I am going to try to beat your ass now, but I get it. It's cool.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, evil, whatever. We stabbed each other all the time back home.
That's a dark thing to say. 14.
Oh, armor class is 14.
Bad rolls. You only take 6 damage. The swag tusk just headbutts you and tries to trample you underfoot.
Oh. It's okay, Betty. I don't take it personally.
All right. It's now back to Juniper, who is a wolf.
Okay. Has anyone in the party attempted to attack Red, or is that just me still?
Correct. It seems like you and Red have your own thing going.
That's fair. I could have had a bonus if there'd been anyone within 5 feet of Red, but that's all good. Right. In that case, I don't have disadvantage because I got keen hearing and smell, and I'm going to go in for a melee attack. Does 17 hit?
Sure does.
6 damage, which ain't great, but Red now has to succeed on a strength check with a DC of 13 or be knocked prone.
All right, strength. That gives us 19.
Okay, not knocked prone, but I still did some damage and didn't miss the attack, and I think that's still progress given the disadvantage missed.
Yeah, so you're a giant wolf. You come running out of the fog. You latch onto Red, start, biting into her. Yeah. You're huge and scary, and if this was a normal person, I think it would be done for them. But she's a big cyclops, so it hurts. Yeah. But she doesn't, go down to the ground and get defeated. It's actually her turn, so she's just gonna take aim at your puppy body and just try to punch you full force.
With disadvantage because I'm in the mist.
Yeah, 10. That's gonna miss.
That's gonna miss. I'm just hearing the mist. Bork, bork. You can't get me.
That's very funny because I'm imagining like you're biting on her like shin or maybe like ankle or something with your giant claws, and she's like, "Oh, this is an easy kill. Punch you in the head. My guns go off. You're just headless." And she swings with all her might, and you're just not there anymore. And when the guns go off, she just blows a hole in the ground, like where Yamcha ends up.
I like to imagine that Laura's jumping off like, a bork bork dog would, like prancy.
Yeah, I smelled your bullet fists. I heard them coming.
I smelled your fists.
My keen dog senses.
This isn't an anti-sex podcast here.
Look, I know what a fist smells like. Okay.
Oh man, this episode was a mistake somehow.
I feel like it was a bit of a round of waiting for things to pan out. I think that definitely when Peter tries to tame the swag tusk, Dio has a moment of close tension as the commentator of this fight, going, "Oh, will he? Let's watch. Oh, that's a disappointment. That's not. Yeah, that'll that it was a we hate to see strategies like that, especially thinking outside the box like that from Peter, not be rewarded with a win. Damn."
I think Ray's watching this fight with some interest, and then is just like, "Can we switch sides? What if I want to be on the big guy's team?"
You'd have to hurt me, and I'd have to hurt you then, probably.
And Ray says, "Wait, we can hurt each other? What?" And like turns to you like it had never occurred to them that the violence is possible between the two of you.
Everyone contains the capacity for harm, and that's hard to live with, but important to remember, because not knowing that you can hurt others is the easiest way to hurt them.
Now I know too much. I can't go back.
You can't unknow violence.
Learning more isn't a deterioration. You wouldn't want to go back. You've improved.
You've ruined a perfectly good statue. You've done. Now look at it. It has anxiety. Vimble, your turn.
Yeah. now a statue is capable of feeling and causing pain. Are you happy?
Yeah, the fucking thus spoke there Zarathustra music starts as Ray picks up a bone in front of the monolith.
I think Vimble's he's back into being into doing his safarying, I guess, and normally he would pay someone to do this, but he's gonna go after the swag test again. I'm gonna do some more short swords, I guess, and that's again a 20.
You're basically you're basically Batman fighting mooks like in the shadows. Everyone else is having honorable duels, and you're just ripping shit.
Doing 17.
Holy shit! Yeah, damn.
I don't want to hurt the big tusk thing. Can I go stab Red?
You take an opportunity attack to leave the fight you're in, but yes.
All right, I'll stab. No, I don't want to. I really don't want to stab that thing.
If you go fight Red, I'll get advantage for you being near Red.
Okay, I'm gonna go run over and fight Red.
Because a member of my pack is here. I've got my pack here to help me because I'm a big wolf.
Yeah, I'm coming, Alpha. Woo!
Buddy, who is a zoologist, says the alpha model of wolf behavior is discredited. I'm
just trying to be
supportive. 14 as the swag tusk gores your butt as you run away.
Oh, that's where my spiritual core is.
You take 10 damage, and now you can fight Red.
20.
All right,
I stabbed so hard.
You have disadvantage in the fog, so you gotta roll again.
Oh. 8!
So hard, if you feel like you stabbed something, you're like, hell yeah, great hit. And then the flame on the end of your dagger illuminates what you stabbed, which is the wall.
I literally can't do damage to anything.
That's fine. You're gonna help me do damage in a minute. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, you are now you're near enough to red that Juniper gets pack tactics. But your turn's over, Peter, and Buddy lets you go. Kind of like with a respect, like damn, that demon was cool, and then turns to fucking Vimble, who's tearing that ass up in the fog, and says,
Yeah.
Hey little man, what's your fucking problem?"
I don't understand the question. It's a rare species. It's what you're supposed to do.
Oh my god.
Oh, you are not leaving this tomb, my man.
I mean, I'm sorry. Is it like your job to like you're the one who like kills it like for me? Like he's like gonna like look for like some like change to tip him with.
Oh my god. I rolled 25 and 10, so unfortunately in the fog that's a miss as Buddy tries to run you down. I think he even says like, "I recognize you, you little shit. You're the rich boy from the fucking university. You I'm going to fucking end you."
Vimble's like eyes light up in terror as like he realizes his secret identity has been discovered.
You threw your cowl into the campfire. You're barely even disguised, if at all.
Yeah, but that's still a little disguised.
Oh, let's get another bite in, but with pack tactics, which means I get advantage on my attack roll. So I'm less likely, even more unlikely to miss now. So 11 on the first roll, 17 on the second.
17 hits, and it's all thanks to pack tactics.
Thank you! Hooray! I've got my pack here to help me. It's going great.
Yeah, so like Red takes aim at you again with the guns, is going to fire off another shot / punch, and suddenly Peter goes fucking whizzing by into the wall. She's like, "What the fuck?"
7 more damage, and I'm gonna need another strength saving throw.
7.
Red is knocked prone.
All right. So this time, you do knock her over. Prone, you have to use half of your movement to stand up. So the benefit normally is if it's not immediately her turn, everyone gets advantage as you pummel her while she's on the ground. Unfortunately, it's her turn, so she is just going to stand up. That's just the way that worked out.
Yeah, but in terms of the knowledge of I'm winning this fight, getting knocked prone is a morality defeater, right?
It's not great. She says, "Rascally varmint," and tries to punch you. 18.
That's with disadvantage. Okay, you're gonna hit me now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh my god, snake eyes. That's 5 damage there. Simply the worst.
I am pretty sturdy actually as a wolf. That's fine. I can take a punch.
Not only are you sturdy, but it's actually a whole separate health bar on top of your normal one. If you get killed as a wolf, you just turn back into Juniper.
Yep. I have almost as many wolf health points as I have Juniper health points. So basically I've got double health.
Oh, wow.
You've got to get through an entire Juniper before I stop being a wolf.
Yeah, so I think the flavor of that is she just punches you full force, but for some reason the gun misfires, like it just jams, and you don't get hit with any shots, so it's only 5 damage. Back with Dio and Ray watching this, Ray was looking at you very intensely, Dio, and then just kind of experimentally reaches out a hand slowly, and then gives you a little slap.
Oh,
slap, just to see what it's like.
Oh. Dio, oh, Jesus Christ. Why are you doing this to me? Dio says, that wasn't very nice, and I'd like if you wouldn't do that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just trying to see what it was like. It was a joke. It was a prank. I'm sorry. It was for my channel. I'm just trying to get subscribers.
Did you like it? Was it good?
No, I hated it.
That's okay. Can I give you a hug? Is that okay? Would you like a hug?
I thought you would like it. I did it for you, actually.
Dio starts patting Ray on the back.
Okay.
There, it's okay. It's okay.
Vimble, we're back to you.
Yeah. Vimble time.
Full time. Wait, no. One more thing is while she's doing that, Dio's being like, also, I told you earlier not to listen to anything he says, but also you should probably watch for just more examples of things not to do. Let's have a look.
Hurting feels great. I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's swing some swords. I got 16.
Damn.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So that does just 7 damage.
All right, yeah. So now this is like a more one-on-one fight between this person riding a big rhinoceros boar and just a guy with a sword. You get a good slash in.
I am going to stab somebody with this. Okay? It's gonna happen.
I believe in you.
Do it.
15. 9.
Nope. Peter on the quest to stab.
I'm just reaching max himbo, where it's like the forces of the world are just not allowing me to cause harm.
It's pretty great. You're just running around this room desperately trying to stab people.
I have the cool flaming dagger. You know? Does that give me any light? I don't know.
All right, we're back to Buddy, who says, "Why are you even here, little guy? There's nothing for you up here. What are you gonna fucking invest in some dirt? I'm trying to do real work up here. This is scientist time."
Well, I'm trying to do real work by curing this world of crime.
Oh my god, you're such a fucking dweeb. There's no such thing. Yeah.
No.
There's no such thing as crime. We're all just animals. We're just rolling around in the mud. Stop being a herb. 13.
That does not hit me.
I gave you too much armor. The swag tusk runs straight into you, but you have all this plating, and the horns just do not penetrate it. We're back to Juniper.
Okay, so I've still got someone in range, which means that I can get my advantage to hit. 20. So that's gonna hit, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's do some...
It wouldn't have. It was just a 9 without the advantage. The pack tactics coming in clutch.
Yeah, that pack tactics is really helping me out here. 11 damage.
Holy shit. And the strength, 17, so red does not go down.
Red does not go down, but that's another 11 damage I've managed to successfully do. I'm feeling pretty alright about this.
Yeah, you and red are having an epic duel. 13, she tries to punch you.
My AC is 14 as a direwolf.
Oh my god. Okay, so you just are climbing up her body because she's pretty big. She's like 7 feet tall, and you were just biting her all the fuck over. And now you two are turning into like a Tasmanian devil cyclone of biting as she tries to punch you. And it's just not working for her.
I feel bad, but also I'm gonna win.
Ray and Dio, anything? Are you still hugging?
Yeah. No, I think at first it's like, there, it's okay. Hey, let's keep watching the fight, like still trying to be comforting, but then being like, I mean, look at Peter. Like, Peter's demonstrating an important thing. Sometimes it's more important to be looking cool than to ever hit another person in the fight, even one time. Juniper is also doing something very good here. She's using her unique qualities of being small and being able to climb up to combat Red's ability of being really tall and big. and large.
Ray says, "What is Juniper doing with her mouth there? It kind of looks interesting. Can we do that?"
Well, I don't want to comment on it as a strategy. Do you mean biting? Do you mean putting things in your mouth? You can put things in your mouth if that's what you. What?
Yeah, that's biting? That's it? Is it? I don't have a mouth or teeth. I'm just kind of electricity. You wanna try it?
It's kind of another attack, like a way that people hurt each other. But it's context specific.
Imagine trying to explain this.
Do you just
Look, it's okay to bite someone if they consent.
Dio holds out her arm to Ray and says, "Don't bite anyone unless you have decided to fight them or they've told you it's okay. But you can bite me if you want."
Ray is made out of electricity, doesn't really have the capacity to bite in a traditional sense, but definitely tries.
You're getting it. Yeah. Go Ray.
I want to see the Muppets where Statler and Waldorf do this. They're hugging and biting and slapping in the booth.
Yeah. Because one of them just became sapient moments ago.
Uh-huh. All right, Vimble, we're back to you.
I think he is just gonna keep slashing at that swag test, and let's see, 11.
No, that's not gonna do it. Oh, this is so close.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, your sword gets like caught up in the horns and antlers, and you aren't able to strike flesh. And Buddy just like laughs at you and like throws his hair, which is made of leaves, back, and is like, "Yeah, it's not so easy now that it's 1-on-1, is it?"
And Vimble's gonna be like, "No, but I'll never give up. I'm fighting for justice, and I'm gonna rip this thing's head off and keep it as a souvenir. That's what justice is all about."
Oh my god.
Again, somewhere in the background, Dio's going, and that's an example, again, that's not right, and you want to be the opposite of how he is.
I have to be an inspiration!
Buddy just yells over his shoulder like, "Juniper, come get your boy. I'm gonna fuck him up." Peter, stab time?
All right. I'm gonna try to stab. I'm gonna try and stab.
I believe in you. Stab.
I think I can do it. 13.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah! Finally, I can put on this dot. All right. So I'm gonna stab for 1d4 plus 3, and then snake eyes plus 6, so that's 8. And then from now on, they are burned. So every turn they take,
Every move they make.
I'll be watching you. I'll be burning you.
You light Red on fire. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I light Red on fire.
This is incredible. You've been trying to stab her for so long, and finally you do, and she just goes up like a fucking candle. Incredible. Buddy is on top of the swag tusk, and the swag tusk rears up and is going to try to just drop its hooves on you instead of headbutting you. And that is going to be 17 and 9. Fuck me. Terrible. I hate this fog. You all would be dead if it weren't for this fog. All right, Juniper, it's your turn again. I mean, Buddy is just impotently trying to slam into Vimble, who's too small, too fast, too hidden, and is increasingly irate.
So 22 to hit Red.
Holy shit tits. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Juniper's gone beast mode.
Yeah, I'm soloing Red. I'm sorry, not soloing Red. A stab was done, and I have to give that credit.
I did give you also a buff. So
You did give me a buff. You've given me a buff, and that's double 6s plus 3, 15 damage.
We're all literally rolling snake eyes constantly, and you're doing fucking sixes on d6s constantly. This is magnificent. And I mean, paint me the picture. Red is out of the will to fight HP. She's not like dying, but she has a certain amount of HP.
Is she still on fire?
Yeah, she's straight up on fire, and a wolf is ripping her apart. This is like how a JoJo villain goes out.
So, I think for flavor, I think this is one last big, like, running tackle. I think that Juniper sort of runs away under the fog and then sort of runs back and does one big lunging charge and sort of knocks Red to the ground. And then does feel a little bad about the amount of damage, so to be like, this is nothing personal.
Don't say nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal, this is just Holmgang. Juniper's gonna try and communicate that while being a wolf by just licking the wound slightly before leaving, to just be like, I'm sorry, I recognize this hurt.
Can you use since they gave up, can I use
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Thank you. To instantly light or snuff out a torch or a small campfire.
Sure. You mean,
Yeah.
so she is like a going up like an inferno. Juniper tackles her to the ground, and she's like, "Oh fuck, I'm on fire. I'm beaten up. I give up. I'm done." And you turn off the fire with just a snap.
Well, because I assume since it's out of battle, I can just use prestidigitation. Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
So Red goes down in a heap on fire, and it looks like she's in serious trouble. And then just boom, you turn the fire off, and Juniper like licks her on the face to like be like, okay, you're good.
You're good.
Just...
With no ill will.
It's like when Johnny Knoxville fires the basketball out of the thing at 100 miles an hour, and it hits the guy out in his head when he's just come out of his like a trailer on the set. And then afterwards, Johnny Knoxville goes over and gives him a little cuddle to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
That's what it's like.
Yes, that is the energy.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
oh, thank you so much for that fog.
See? Everyone loves the fog.
it's a big hit. Critics are raving. So Ray and Dio have finished exploring the concept of biting, and Ray's like, "So why does everyone hug from the front? Can you hug backwards?" And Ray like turns around and tries to like reach backwards, try to do like back hug.
You mean standing butt to butt and trying to hug? Yeah, I think Dio is also curious and tries to do the back hug as well. And after a second, it's like, yeah, it's just not really as good, is it? It's just not a very good hug.
It's not justice, I can tell.
I really can't be clear enough about this. It is a poisonous concept, and you need to stop thinking about it.
So how'd you like learn everything? You know everything, huh? In the whole world, everything that's ever known.
No, I've just spent my time thinking about what I have seen.
That's like everything, though.
No, I've been awake for about a week.
You're like a genius, and you're my mom.
I'm your dad, too.
Sick. Cool.
Great. I think I'm going to do a good job of this.
Okay, so you're doing back hugs as Ray is convincing themselves you know everything and you're dad and mom and God. There's no way you could ever let them down.
Yay.
Vimble, the last enemy. You're dueling. Buddy, what's up?
So yeah, Vimble's like, you don't understand. Back home, I didn't want to be a cartographer. I wanted to pursue my real dreams of flunking out and becoming a police officer like you're supposed to. But mother and father wouldn't let me because they owned the university.
I wanted one thing in life, to fail the aptitude test for the Air Force and then become a cop.
had all the teachers, they paid for tutors or would just have teachers change my grades. Ugh, I hate them. And then when I go to the police, they would all make fun of me and think that I was too little or weird. Now that I'm here, I can make a new police station, one that's cool and that they have to hang out with me. Fuck 11.
I'm so glad that's not the killing blow.
I want that so bad.
I know. That sucks. I think you swing again, and the swag tusk just like spins 180 degrees so that your blade hits off like its leathery back hide. It's just like disrespecting you by just turning around. And Buddy just says like, objectively, you're one of the strongest people in the entire new world, and you still suck shit. Peter, it's your turn.
I don't have anything I can do. I've used all my spell slots, and I don't want to stab it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Unarmed strike.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so let me see if I hit. I disadvantage, right?
Uh-huh.
No, that's incorrect.
That's nothing. Well, actually...
No, that's also incorrect.
Okay, you know what? You rolled a d20 and you got a 20 and an 18. You got a crit and an 18,
Okay.
and then you so let's just give you the 18. Let's say you punch. Please knock out the swag tusk with just a mighty punch.
I can't because it does 0 damage.
Okay, regardless, it doesn't knock out the swag tusk, but I think it does turn and look at you like, really, dog?
Is it sort of like a sort of like, get out of here, come on? Like, is it that sort of vibe? Or like...
pat on the butt like you do to a horse. Where you're like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Actually, can you roll animal handling? Because maybe it respects your swag. I mean, Buddy called it that because it has two things, swag and tusks. 15. So if you also have swag, 15 is swag. I'm sorry, it's just swagged out. It looks at you and it's like...
He also has tusks. They're kindred spirits.
Yeah, horns and swag, the two things that it needs to respect you. And so you give it a punch with your demon arm, and it looks over and it's like, nice, bruh. Cool. Yeah. Good shit.
So,
Juniper, you're still a wolf?
I'm still a wolf, and you know what? I think it's time for some four-legged on four-legged combat.
Oh my god. I think Juniper's gonna run the table on both bosses.
So I assume I get pack tactics because there's someone physically near the tusk thing?
Yeah.
Cool. So 11.
Yeah, your other one was a botch, which I would have liked to see. 11's not good enough. So you run up as a wolf on the swag tusk, and as you leap into the air, I think it's actually Buddy with like a vine whip who like grabs you, not doing damage, but just like holds you at bay and says, "You think I didn't see you coming from a mile away, Snooziper? You think I don't know how wolves work? Your snout is not a mystery to me, you little twerp."
Look, I think Juniper has some choice words to say in response, but literally all that's heard back is bork, 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 bork.
There was a really cool line as well.
Disgruntled bork. Yeah.
It was such a good comeback. Ray, we're back to Ray and Dio, who are having their fucking vaudeville routine over there. And now that Red is incapacitated on the ground, I think Ray says, like, can we go check on her? I just want to... she smells weird. Can I smell? I'm made out of electricity. Let's assume I can smell.
Yeah, that's a good question. Anyway, yeah, let's assume you can. Yeah, sure. Hey, Reddy, I'd like to smell. Do I need to roll to smell? Because Ray said that she smells weird, so...
I mean, it's just the burning from having been on fire. Her burning
okay.
leather.
Okay.
So, but yeah, she's just like, yeah, I'm burnt as fuck. I'm burnt as hell down here.
Can I do anything? I'd like to go for doing a heal wounds. Cure wounds, that's what it's called.
Yeah, Buckaroo, heal will go down real smooth.
That's a 9.
All right, yeah, Dio, you kneel down and heal up Red's burn wounds so she's not like permanently, disfigured. That fire is bad for skin, so the 9 is very good.
Hang on, I'm just writing down a note. Okay, fire is bad for skin. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Ray takes note and says, "Oh, I can heal too. Let me just get in there," and just accidentally electrocutes the shit out of Red.
No, Ray, wait. You're doing
I'm
the
helping.
Opposite. No,
I'm
no, you're not helping. You're hurting.
So yeah, every time Dio tries to heal Red, Ray accidentally electrocutes her, and they go back and forth this way for some time.
Then we do who's on first.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, well, this is the time to shine. This will be my finest moment. This will be a time to actually prove it. If I can't kill a dog, I'll never be a police officer.
Oh God.
Oh no.
He's right, and he should say it.
with the there's people around, so I would get the sneak attack.
Oh boy, yes, you get sneak attack damage. Are you attacking Juniper as a dog?
Oh no! I was gonna attack my buddy's swag test.
I do like the idea that you just are like, it's instinct. You see a dog, you have to start blasting.
Yeah, I feel like to be real, Juniper is in some amount of danger just being in dog form around Vimble. Not right now, when there's a bigger enemy right in front of him, but yeah, that is a threat.
I just realized that last season, the character who our cop villain was trying to frame and had an ongoing vendetta against, the audience kept joking that he was a dog. That was the running joke.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's
roll it.
18.
Paint me a picture of you defeating this thing that's 8 times your size, maybe more than that. It's essentially like a rideable rhinoceros.
Yeah.
And you're 4 foot nothing. How do you do this? I bet it looks cool.
Okay, so yeah, Vimble's going to because he's been sort of swinging at oh no, he's I think he has his back turned, right? So the swag test. So he's Vimble's sort of do a running slide and sort of scoot under his belly, and then use his short sword to cut him from below, and then he's going to just slice his throat and just sort of jump out, but also kind of get stuck underneath it. And then instead of looking cool coming out, he sort of just drags himself out and is just covered in the swag test blood, and holds his sword up high and is I did it! I'm a real police officer!
Yeah, so the swag test goes down, throwing Buddy off. Juniper, you also go sprawling because you were in the mix there. The NPCs are defeated, but it's not clear that the rest of the party is done fighting. We can get there in a second. But Buddy scrambles over to the bleeding swag tusk and starts trying to lay hands on and heal its wounds because you've dropped it to 0, but it does not die immediately. So the stakes are this creature is still alive. Buddy's trying to stabilize it. Vimble, Juniper, and Peter are still I don't know how you want to divide the treasure here in the reliquary, if you want to keep fighting or if you want to stop and talk about it. But, NPC Holmgang is over.
Okay, so rules of Holmgang, we can stop and just talk it out. We're not forced by the rules of Holmgang that, we have to fight it out.
So this is a property dispute. Who gets the item and the guts in the reliquary? If you think you do, you can keep fighting. But if you just think your group does, it's up to you.
I mean, Juniper's more than happy to just have it be the group, unless everyone wants to keep fighting. Juniper is having fun being a wolf, but no great desire to fight more than is necessary.
I'm not in a fighting mood. No, I'm okay.
Oh, Vimble is Vimble's ready to fucking go. He's tearing his taking his like shirt off and he's like let's fucking get it. And
oh my god, he's turning baby. Run.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's he's getting like close to baby he's like drawing like a Punisher logo onto his his chest in like the swag tusk blood.
Oh my god. You stressed me out so much. Like, God.
I think by seeing you do that particular thing to Buddy's friend, he just like snaps at Juniper like, I said come get your man, for real, Wolf. Hey, how about you snap the fuck out of it and control your fucking guy?
Vimble's decided that someone is resisting arrest. That's basically the state he's in.
Okay, so I need Buddy's help getting an animal friend to counteract the Sleagle, or Juniper is going to die. Vimble is bragging about hunting endangered species and covering himself in blood, so... oh god. I'm gonna transform back from being a wolf and try to defuse the situation. Can Vimble see me do that in the fog?
I think the fog has worked its way through enough of this building that it's no longer a visibility problem. Like, it's still here, but it's like dispersed enough that for the rest of the the session, it's just like there, but not a problem.
Yeah, when Vimble sees you like turn back, he's like oh, he sort of like comes back to himself, and then he's gonna like sort of like try and like when no one's looking, try and like suck his thumb a little bit.
Oh my god.
Juniper says to Buddy, sorry about the intensity of that. I got over here a little late. That seemed like a lot. I hope you're doing all right.
Buddy says, I see how it is. You think plants are so cool until you have to do something important like fight, and now you appreciate animals. Okay.
I mean, in my defense, plants, really good, not known for their ability to see, to smell or hear in the fog, and then act upon that. In this one very specific situation, I will acknowledge animals. You might not be wrong that they have some situational benefits. And Juniper's like. This is very clearly on Juniper's face. Like, this is a lot for her to say, and she is like, I'm not happy to say this, and I hope that you hearing this from me puts you in a good mood.
Vimble's gonna like come up and be like, is the suspect resisting?
Can I try something? How much HP do you have left?
Huh? I've got 13.
Okay.
Or no, 11.
I'm gonna slap you, Vimble. Let's see if I hit.
Ray shrieks, no!
It's just gonna be an unarmed strike, 18, so I do hit.
Yeah, you do hit, yeah. I was just trying to back up my, another officer.
I pick you up with one hand, slowly. You're in my fist, alright? Are you gonna calm down, dude? Are you gonna calm down?
Yeah, the other Officer Juniper was in an altercation.
I slapped you. You need to chill out, man. Are you ready? Are you chill?
I'm chill.
All right, I'm gonna put you down.
Yeah.
All right, that was one hit point. You need to chill. Relax.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy, I will give you, in this one specific situation, you and Team Animals may have advantages and benefits over Team Plants. There, I said it. There we go. We're done.
I mean, it also didn't hurt that you have like a fucking billionaire with a bunch of gadgets and stuff. So,
I mean, that doesn't hurt, but he is also gestures over at Vimble like that in combat. can just as easily be a liability as a help.
You look over at Vimble and he's planting a small bit of super cocaine onto the swag test.
What?
Cocaine 2, the sequel to cocaine.
Which is not illegal.
Juniper's just there like, look, there's just as much chance of him being helpful in the fight as there is him running headfirst and getting knocked to 0 hit points within like 2 seconds of the fight starting. It really goes either way.
Red sits up in the corner of the room and says, "Well, we lost fair and square. I guess the stuff's yours."
You doing all right there? I hope it didn't hurt too much.
Yeah, I heard. Did it hurt? I mean, I know being on fire hurts, but like, you know, a home game. Sorry.
No, it's fair. Home gang. I mean, you gotta real recognize real. When it's home gang, it's home gang. That's what they say.
Hey, I saw the hole you punched in the floor. It was pretty fucking cool.
I'm just gonna sit here for a while and regain my strength. Y'all go ahead and take your stuff. The Zorplak is like here in the background. Red doesn't use it to fight, but she just like brought it in so it wouldn't get attacked by creatures in the swamp, and it like clops, or not even clops because it's not a horse. It slaps into the room on its human feet, where it was
Can
like.
I roll animal handling on the Zorplak? Thanks, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, I mean, you can give it a pet, but it is bonded to Red and does not have anything special for you.
Yeah.
I also try to have some sort of bond with it with my hand out. I'm going to be doing this to all the animals. My hand out to the animal, slowly approaching.
Juniper is going to go over to Buddy and go, so, I know that I have been on not Team Animal for a long time. There's a bunch of cool animals up here and I keep trying to make friends and they keep not liking me. Can you teach me to not be hated by animals? I tried to make friends with a cute Sleagle and it now wants me dead for all eternity. I just want animals to not hate me. They actually seem kind of cool. Don't ever tell anyone I said that.
Buddy says, "You really think this is the time, Juniper? Like, look around, like there's blood everywhere. It's like, this is really your approach? This is how,
I mean,
you think you're gonna get what you want?"
I don't know. I thought the deal with Holmgang was what happens in Holmgang stays in Holmgang and no hard feelings after everyone agrees to do the fight.
I mean, that's definitely how Red sees it. I think Buddy, in addition to being your rival, I just think the role play of Vimble's personality has put Buddy into a bad mindset right now.
Okay, first time I've home-ganged someone that wasn't the big tall lady over there. Can I do anything to make this better?
Buddy looks at you and sees you have an iron rod that it looks like a pretty cool thing. Maybe that. He points at your weapon.
Oh, what weapon did I have before? What would I be going back to? I know I'd be losing Shillelagh, having Shillelagh as a free action.
Yeah, you would just have a druid weapon, which I think the flavor was that it was a rake, but it's like the most mundane, not like druids usually don't attack regularly.
So the way that druid spells work is that I can, when I level up, shuffle around which ones I have, so I could give myself back Shillelagh. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. But Shillelagh is an action, so I would go back to having to spend an action to use Shillelagh.
I think it's a bonus.
Right. You know what? Yeah. I'll hand over the steel staff.
Okay. Buddy the Dryad now is the best weapon in the game.
Yep.
A +2 iron rod that can cast light and is always shillelagh'd.
Yep, that's a choice I just made. Fuck it, I'm committing to it. We're doing this.
So, but Buddy takes that and it explodes into like rainbow fire, and he gives it a couple of swings like a kid with a toy lightsaber, just spinning it around a little bit, and says, "After we left Walter at the seashore, we came east, and we were going further away from the beach, and we saw some stuff up to the north. There's some interesting creatures up there. So the thing you call a sleagle." I would have given it a different name. I'm kind of naming the animals up here. That's kind of my thing. The sleagle.
Well, you weren't around. There was no label on it.
The sleagle is a very interesting creature. When it locks its attention on someone and hates them, it seems to create some kind of person-specific venom. It's a new kind of evolution that I'm just studying now, but it is locked to you and will only kill you. But there are animals that hunt this thing, and they have anti-venom naturally they build up. So it seems like you'd want one of those. And so I've seen some to the north. So we're all racing east to get to the edge of the world. If you want to keep yourself safe from the sleagle, you need to make a little field trip.
And can you give me any tips that will make it easier for me to befriend this thing when I find it, so that I don't instantly just piss it off and oops, it will never be my friend? Like any good animal friendship buffs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I saw they eat these, and Buddy goes into his bag and pulls out some berries and gives them to you. This is kind of like at the beginning of every Pokemon game where the professor's like, "Welcome to the world of Pokemon. In this world where you can capture a Pokemon with a Pokeball. Here's how you do it." It's just like the tutorial for the animal bonding mechanic that you weren't supposed to know about until now, because Buddy is the zoologist who was going to introduce this to all. It just so happened that Mari crit on that ham sect back in episode 4. But this was kind of like the character who's going to be like, "Hey, there's something going on with the animals here. Let me explain it to you."
You're describing berries as analogous to Pokeballs, so these berries are useful for all animals?
No, this is specifically
Okay.
The tutorial for how to do this mechanic involves the professor giving you berries to befriend your first Pokemon, and then after that you have to crit.
Okay. So I have one little handful of automatic make friends with an animal berries.
Yeah, you get one for free. But I mean,
Okay.
Dio and Vimble already have animals. So after this is really it's only Peter. So
I'm having, just as a side note, I'm having to resist the mental thought to just point at Buddy and shout "Holmgang" and try and take the steel star back now.
You're a monster.
I know, but
You're gonna be the person who makes Holmgang outlawed because you loopholed it too much.
Once again, you're in the kind of room in the reliquary with the item. There's a statue of a thunder god in here, and it has a ring on its finger. This is kind of the thing you were fighting over. We haven't been talking about it. And then you expect in the next room there's a sarcophagus. So these things are available.
do we know what the ring does before picking it up? No.
I mean, judging by everything around here, there's a pretty clear theme. I think it probably crackles with a little bit of electricity.
Well, if Juniper were to pick it up, hypothetically, Juniper has demonstrated getting hit by a little bit of electricity ain't a problem for her.
That's true.
She can have a little electric shocks around her finger just fine.
Yeah, Officer Vimble is gonna be no, sorry, it's Detective Vimble, and then it's gonna be Officer Juniper. I think that's I saw that scumbag took your staff. I think that you should have the ring, but first I want to put it on a little table and take a picture of us standing in front of it.
I feel like I've missed something here. What is this?
In the United States, we take pictures of our bus.
Okay. Being photographed with this cop is going to be very bad for my reputation, but fine.
And wait, can we try and get Buddy to draw us? I've got cartographer's tools. Can we give him the thing to be now draw us looking cool in front of it?
I think you're the cartographer. I think you try to do a selfie with paper and parchment and quill.
Okay. Well, yeah. Wait. Let me roll like cartographer's tools and just see if I what we get with that. This would be a D20 plus 2. Oh, I botch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you try to take up a selfie with parchment and quill in front of the ring, and it electrocutes you when your back is turned. Like just lightning arcs off of it and hits you. You take 9 damage. Wow, that was a big roll.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm at 2.
So yeah, Juniper was very ready for Vimble to take this ring because Vimble hadn't yet had a thing from any of the reliquaries, but if it's being offered, Juniper will take the ring and see what happens.
I think the first thing that happens is all your hair stands up because you're a little bunny person. And you're just vibing with electricity. So you are now immune to lightning damage, and your weapons are +2 lightning weapons, but you don't use weapons. So unfortunately, not a great fit for you.
I've now got +2 lightning damage on my rake.
Detective Vimble's kind of hungry for guts.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. My argument is that I get it so that Vimble doesn't.
My argument is that we kill Vimble. God damn.
I'm just taking him. I'm taking him just so he can't have him. I'm taking him. Goodbye. I'm taking him.
I just want it to be canon that I've been filling Ray in on like some basic stuff for a living.
Honestly, I kind of like everyone going into the next room. There's a coffin, and everyone like seriously looking at each other, making eye contact, and except for Vimble, who's like, "Yeah, Officer Vimble hungry," and the rest of you are like, "I don't know if we can let this happen."
I'm taking the guts. I'm taking them.
Juniper's gonna quickly whisper to Buddy, "Would you give me back the staff if I were to kill a certain Vimble?" What did I say?
I like this too. Another thing I want to throw in here is as you approach the coffin, the stone sarcophagus in the last chamber, it is rumbling. This is something you've never seen before.
Ooh.
There was ones where you opened them and the guts jumped out. There was one where you opened it and the guts were just inert. This is the first though. Like the lid is like thump, thump.
I dance. I'm dancing.
So I'm not against fucking
Crit
hell.
fail. Crit fail.
Everyone's like, Peter, not the time.
This is awkward now.
Yeah, I'm not going to do damage to you, but I think like Red is like limping into the room and you're like dancing in front of the doorway and she just like shoves you rudely out of the way. Like, come on, bitch. We're trying to do something here. But everyone's gathering around the sarcophagus, and I know Vimble, you expressed interest. Mari, you're expressing interest. I think this is a much more pivotal moment than I was expecting. I thought you would just be like, "Who wants it?" and then we'd pick. The tension here is now like thick in this in the series. There's a lot of like close-ups on people's faces as you can tell that people are thinking about what's coming next.
I really want to be a dickhead and like and interject and be like, it's Ray's literal birthday. They should probably, and then like but I do also want my friends to actually get powers.
Yeah. So I don't know. This episode's really gotten away from me. There's an argument to be made that you should kill this gnome. I don't know if Sam wants to do that. If you have another character lined up, how you're feeling?
Holmgang. Holmgang against Vimble. Right now.
Oh shit.
Holmgang.
Holmgang, you gotta go home.
Holmgang. Right now.
5. Oh god.
Alright.
Okay, hold on. Let me move the icons around.
No, I'm going for comedy. I turn around and I cast Thunderclap in the form of a fart at Vimble. It's not the sure thing, but it's the right thing.
Okay.
Don't take this personally, Sam. It's against your character.
No, I understand.
What? No! Oh, wait. I have to roll the hit, too. Let's see if you even resist that, Vimble. Sorry. I didn't even...
See, Ray, this is really difficult because both of these people are our friends. So on the one hand, Peter's really cool and chill and nice to hang out with, and he always has drugs. And on the other hand, actually, it's really not hard at all, is it? Wow.
Yeah, Vimble has been the cause of like 99% of problems we've encountered up here, so like...
Is that like Juniper kind of sidling on to the screen?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The viewing gallery?
I mean, in fairness, like I feel like Vimble's been the cause of like 70%, and then Peter's been the cause of the other 30.
Well, to be fair, I was just simply empowering a woman, so I don't think so.
When you say you're just empowering a woman, Vimble's like, that's even worse.
Oh god. God, if you fail this Holmgang, I'm doing a Holmgang.
We gotta...
Peter is so good at letting women speak that we didn't even know he was there for the longest time. And that's, men, take note, that's real allyship. That's real support.
He was just sitting his ass down and listening.
That's right.
You succeeded on the con save, so you don't take any damage from the booty clap, and it's your turn.
It was a fart.
Vimble's like gonna like start like sort of like he's got like his like hands like behind his back, and he's gonna start like pacing around, going like, so it's come to this. He's gonna like say like a really long quote in Celestial.
Oh my god.
God.
And then Vimble's gonna like attack, I guess. I'm gonna try and use like insightful fighting to try and get the
If you kill me, I'm gonna fly to Toronto or wherever.
It's all kind of just one big thing.
Toronto is downtown Canada.
Yeah.
Ask any Canadian not from Toronto; they like it when you call it that. But I rolled a 17 for.
Can I just get this in? My hope for this fight, just before we get there, is that Vimble does not die, but instead has to go back to his parents. Even more of a failure, but only slightly more baby.
Honestly, that's like, I recognize that Holmgang is for settling property disputes, but I wish you could like just set the terms of it so it's like, if I defeated you, you have to go home.
Or I can use my demon powers to just permanently convince Vimble they're a baby.
Wow. That more like angel powers.
A bit like Vimble, like I am happy to like have Vimble like be like defeated and vanquished here. I do like the idea of him like going like crying back to his parents and then coming back with like very highly paid mercenaries.
Oh my god! Every kill that the mercenaries get, Vimble's like, yeah, I did that. Did you see? That was amazing of me. I'm so good at this.
Oh, that's genuinely really good.
So, I don't know. I'm trying to do insightful like fighting. I do my insight against your deception.
16.
16 against 17.
Yeah, Vimble's going to attack you with advantage, and then he's going to be like, huh, I figured you out.
So you're going to kill me and get the guts? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Or like, wait, what's your HP at? Or like
9.
9? Oh fuck! Yeah,
shit, that could happen.
This is especially funny because Peter went first, and you're like, oh, he has 2 HP. I can do anything I want. This is so easy. And then you were just like, lol, I fart. And now, like, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I think I rolled a 21.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's 12.
Oh, God.
You won. You won the Holmgang. You get the guts.
Yeah, Dio's like, yeah, and see, this is not what we want. This is bad. Actually, this is really bad. Yeah, I was thinking this was a torn thing. This is just bad.
Juniper wasn't part of Holmgang, which means that there's no obligation for Juniper to not just hit Vimble, right?
Yeah. Vimble's like being like a really bad sport about winning too. He's trying to like get like he's trying to get everyone else to high five him.
Oh god.
Yeah, Juniper's literally just gonna hit him with the rake.
Okay, first, can you paint me the picture of you taking out Peter? Like, what does that look like?
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. So Vimble, like he goes into his like Sherlock Holmes vision, and yeah, like pieces all fall together, and he's like, ha. I figured you out is what he like shouts. Like he shouts that like a bunch of times. Like figured you out, and like as he's like sort of like approaches, and then
Yeah, man. Well, I figured out you fucking suck.
I knew you'd say that. And then he
That's because you know you suck.
shut up! I'm trying to narrate myself killing you.
Yeah, well, it's fucking lame, dude.
And then, like brilliantly, as like Peter like overextends himself into like making fun of him and like laughing at like Vimble's just like pathetic nature and stature. He like lowers his guard for a moment. At which point, yeah, he like Vimble pulls out his short sword and yeah, like slashes at like Peter.
The way you're killing me is lame. Nobody likes you.
And then yeah, he like then Vimble's like yeah, and then like just starts like running around trying to like double high five everyone.
As he runs towards Juniper is just gonna try and hit him in the face with a rake. 18.
Yeah, it's that hits me in the head with a rake. It does that. That works.
4 damage.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Nobody's
that rolls
dead.
so hard. Oh yeah.
No.
That knocks me out.
That was outside Holmgang. That's death.
Yeah,
That's not how it works.
that does rule incredibly hard. Just like yeah, what's up? USA, and then like just getting like immediately quacked. That's so dope. That's exactly how I want to die in real life.
By a supercharged electric rake?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with whatever barely alive Vimble there is, Juniper's just gonna look down and go, I tried really hard to give you a chance to be less this. You seem like a real liability up here.
If this is like POV up from the floor and Juniper walks off and then Dio leans into view and just goes, "You're not in Pants for Pets LLC anymore."
I was really hoping I wouldn't have to do this to Vimble. I literally, like, what was it? Like half a day ago I had to have a big shouting match with Zana, who, like, that was a whole thing. Everyone chill with that. No one's going to secretly resent me for having just, like, beaten the shit out of Vimble there for... Okay, I say beaten the shit out of. I hit him once with a rake.
Vimble, like, meekly, like, is like, I will.
Hey, your concept of making a portion of this world into a resourced mined hellscape, pretty incompatible with trying to make nature happen, so...
Oh, I have another cure wounds. I'd like to cure wounds. Yeah, 20. Awesome.
Who?
Oh, Peter's wounds. Jesus Christ, sorry.
That'd be so funny if Vimble just gets up and kills the rest of the party.
Look, I don't have a one-word magical way to make you do this, Vimble, but go home.
Yeah, Vimble sort of, yeah, he's like shakily like gets to stands up and like yeah, he's like gonna like sort of like yeah, he's gonna hang his like head in shame and sort of like walk off,
Waddle off.
Yeah. And then there's as he like sort of like exits the room, there's like a puff of like baby powder, and then he's gone.
So now we're back to we've ruled Vimble out of taking these guts.
This is cool with everybody? The other guy's a baby, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool. I was gonna ask purely because I got the electric ring, but I'm happy for you to go for it. Honestly, I'm just glad it's not Vimble.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it would have been great if I could have farted him to death, but I chose comedy over practicality. I don't regret my choice.
I don't think you made the wrong choice. I think that had you successfully farted Vimble to death, I think we all would have felt like today ended the way that it was meant to. Like, morally, that's how today should have gone.
Yeah, I mean, I took a chance, and, you don't always win, but it was worth it. Yeah, so, is it cool with everybody if I suck up these guts? It seems like these guts want to be sucked up. Yeah? Okay.
They do seem to want to be out.
Right, cool. I'm just gonna... Hello? Hey, little
Yeah,
buddy.
Peter doesn't have any guts yet. Does he?
I don't have any guts.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay,
used
yeah.
to be
no.
roommates with the heart.
Yeah, I forgot that the heart left. Okay, yeah, you have no thing yet. Go for it.
Okay.
Peter walks up like they're trying to befriend like a scared animal in a box.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm coming in. I'm just gonna lift this up real quick. Hey, what's up?
You lift up the lid of the sarcophagus, and a surprising amount comes out. I think you've seen like the body parts. I've been like body subsystems and so forth. There was one that has like horns and hooves. There was one that was like a network of veins and a heart. This at first you think it's like a whole body coming out all at once, and then you see like the raw red meat of it, and it's an entire muscular system that was trying to bust out of the coffin. And it is like huge. It's like a whole person's muscular system, which goes, the length of their whole body. And as it hits you, you're already a big red muscular person. So I had no idea this was going to happen. But the synchronicity here is that everyone watches two red muscular forms kind of like wrestling against each other as they absorb into one another. And Peter
I really thought I would get to do the most JoJo's moment on this season. And just being outpaced. I'm just being left behind.
And you get the muscles of the god of thunder, and you get a level in either fighter or barbarian, because you're extremely yoked now, Peter.
This is awesome because I just watched The Northman and everyone was berserkers in that movie, and I was like, I want to be a berserker so bad. I want to just scream and fight.
You're just a buff muscle bro now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I walk up to Buddy and do another like thunderclap arm like shake. First thing. And then when we do it, thunder claps, literally, because I have the god of thunder.
I was so excited for this, or for Vimble. Can you imagine if tiny little shrimpy, fragile Vimble got these fucking muscles? How funny that would have been. It was like the Anchor Arms episode of SpongeBob.
Keep in mind, I still have Zana's tiny legs.
Yeah.
But I'm even buffer on top.
Your shoulders are like 4 times as wide as your hips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your extremely inverted triangle.
I am what men on TikTok think is the key male performance look.
All right, so everyone's really fucked up. I think Red, Buddy, the Swag Tusk. Like most people here need a nap. Ray and Dio are just gonna talk about what it means to be fucked up. They have to explain that to each other. But Juniper, you're in kind of a life or death race right now. Lasers coming after you. You know where an animal is to the north of this reliquary. So what do you do here? Because I think everyone's like, all right, we're gonna long rest. We might even sleep in the reliquary. I don't know, it's defensible, but you have stuff to do, and you're like, you have 2 like health bars. You're badass as fuck. You're rippling with lightning.
I transformed back into Juniper at the end of the fight. But I do have one more wild shape, because I had a short rest just before the fight, which got me back both my wild shapes. So, in terms of like coming up with a fast way to get moving, I'm thinking this might be maybe at most pick one party member to go with me and turn into something rideable and that can sprint real fast and go get moving. Like, I don't think this is a get the whole party together and, like, let's all get that. I just need to get to this new friend.
All right, so paint me that picture because you have a general idea of where to go. You can just go back out the electrified door, I assume.
I'm immune to electric now. I'll just open it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the Dark Souls opened up a shortcut thing. Is now one person who leaves is immune to the door. But what do you turn into? Who are you taking?
I could be a dolphin and go through the gross water as a dolphin, but that seems like that'd just be an unpleasant time.
Oh, it's too shallow. The poor dolphin wouldn't be able to swim.
Dolphin wouldn't be having a fun time.
Nope. Amazonian river dolphins exist and they swim in shallow water. And they're weirdly pink. And natives have sex with them.
Mari, you don't have to say everything that pops into your head. Oh no!
I mean, you know what I'm gonna be. I don't want to just be a horse again. So I'm gonna be a giant goat. I'm a big goat.
They're so pink. Yeah,
Did you just Google them?
Oh, of course, dog. Yeah, I mean, this is still water, though. I'm talking about marsh. It's like up to your like ankles. Yeah. Like they're not swimming in that.
Yeah,
it would be extra upsetting if you saw a pink fuckable dolphin.
I really so it's too much. It's too much. I can't.
So I'm becoming a big goat, A, because they've got an attack that's to do with charging and sprinting real fast, and B, because they got horns, and I saw what were the things we were fighting in the previous fight called with the horns?
The swag tusk?
The swag tusk. I saw the swag tusks and I fancied having horns for a bit, so I'm a giant goat now.
Yeah, your Go-Goat is the big goat Pokemon, right? And
exactly.
It has a kind of... It has a plant sub-theme, so I'm definitely thinking that you're a badass Go-Go. Who is it? Someone coming with?
Yeah, can I come with? Just for like emotional support.
Yeah,
I'm just here.
Yeah, come with. Come. I'm
just hanging out.
Look, I wanna know all about your cool big muscles and stuff. Come, get on. We're going on a road trip.
They're actually like really buff. It's pretty cool.
Oh hell yeah, road trip.
Would you mind if I rode on your back?
Oh yeah, no, that is the intention. It's why I'm a big goat and not like something small. Get on.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just... My legs are really small. Hold on. I'm trying to jump because my upper body's so big. And
just
my legs
climb
are
up
so
with your
small.
new big muscle arms. Just arm pull yourself up.
Right. I don't need to use
Shadow
my
of the
legs.
Colossus this.
Yes, okay. Oh, I'm up. Alright, cool. So balance is a little weird, but it's cool. It's fine.
And I start sprinting off in the direction of Animal Friend.
Did you miss the fart attack on Vimble because of how unbalanced your body is? Like you have
Yes.
such a narrow, tiny bottom to the rest of your body.
Yeah, I just keep getting bigger and bigger on top. Like my legs, they keep skipping like day.
All right, so Juniper, you open the front door while wearing the gold ring, and it just has a pleasant tingling sensation now. Electricity to you is funny, actually. You're not trolled at all. You're actually laughing, and it's cool and good.
Yeah.
And Peter follows you out. You turn into a giant goat, and you ride off to the north, splashing in the shallow, swampy, brackish water. What do you talk about on the way there? I assume your cool new muscles and not how fuckable pink dolphins are. Please, God, Jesus, Lord.
So I was going to ask if it was weird having all the new muscles, but I guess because you've been in other bodies before, I'm guessing this isn't that weird.
Well, oh yeah, having the big muscles? Yeah, it's like inside me, you know? It's cool.
Right.
Like I was roommates with the heart. They never spoke to me, which was like really awkward.
What about the muscles? Are the muscles saying hi?
Hold on. Hey, muscles, what's up? Austin, do the muscles do anything?
No, they're just muscles. I feel like you have like feeling. There's like instinct involved, but it's not thought because there's no nervous system.
Well, okay. So you know how they say you store trauma and your emotions in your body? Maybe like I can figure out its own body language. Well, like, we gotta figure it out. Maybe a butt clench. I'll get an arm twitch. Let's figure it out.
I mean, I feel like a butt clench is pretty obvious. That's like, I'm nervous, something terrifying's happening. But like, bicep twitch, maybe that's just like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty sassy.
Speak through the language of muscle. This is nice.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I feel like one peck doing a contract would be like raising an eyebrow, being like, yeah.
Austin, just a suggestion. This is the perfect opportunity for a hero to do drugs and go on a drug trip and then come back with a cool item that they need.
You've mentioned this before. I feel like you're like the guy from Jimmy Neutron who shows up to show and tell every day with the same action figure. Yes, Mara, we all know it's a drug trip where you come back with a cool new weapon.
Yeah, Juniper is of the opinion that maybe there's time for that later. Right now, I do need a friend to stop my imminent death.
It is true. However, there was the person who pitched a perfect game on LSD. Just putting that out there.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah. Woo! I mean, proving once again that baseball isn't a real sport.
It is.
IMHO got them. Got their asses.
Oh yeah? Did you play boys varsity baseball? Because I did. Get wrecked, nerd.
Sorry.
Fucking little nerd. Go back to the library.
I played Little League, but I stopped because that game didn't let me hurt anyone.
Because you weren't fucking good enough. Yeah, I know. You played fucking pussy-ass football where you tackle each other. Stupid.
Yeah, touch each other's bodies.
Ugh. In baseball, we don't touch each other.
Okay, so while you two are having this bonding moment, on the horizon to the north, you can see where the next biome starts. It's because the trees are really sparse here, so you have a pretty clear view. At first, you think it might be snow because it's like almost like a whiteout condition in front of you. But as you get closer, there's no cold at all emanating from this next biome. Do you want to maybe roll survival or perception here?
I can do survival. Oh, perception, they're the same number.
All right.
Survival.
My perception's higher, so I'm going to do perception.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
I don't.
Ugh, 12 again?
24.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So 24, I mean, you have heightened goat senses. I feel like you would you would know.
Goats famously known for their heightened senses.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the goats that climb completely vertical surfaces? It's so fucking badass.
I have indeed. I've also seen that they're willing to eat trash, which tells me they have no sense of smell or taste.
Have you seen the ones that fall down randomly?
Oh, the fainting ones, yeah.
We love those. But yeah, you, I think, immediately understand that this is not snow because you're looking out and it's like it's not falling, it's not clumping right. There's something wispy about it, and you stop at the border between the swamp and the next biome, and they're taking like some tentative like half steps to try to test the ground, and the ground almost like breaks apart and moves out from under your hoof. And you with a 24 understand that actually what you're dealing with here are clouds.
Ground level clouds.
Yep.
Okay. Instant thing I need to check. Is there anything... A, are these clouds that can support weight? And B, if not, is there anything under the clouds? Or am I just going to step on them and fall down into the nothing?
That's the great question, isn't it?
I tentatively put a hoof gently on the cloud, like, lowering it, seeing what happens.
So because you got a 24, you don't immediately tumble off into the abyss. I don't know how I would have handled that if you both botched. I was like, oh, I guess you both die. Because the clouds definitely push out of the way of your hoof and kind of sink in.
And I'm just there like, I wish I'd become some kind of bird.
But yeah, like there appears to be different resistances. Like you push in different places and the clouds give way at different rates. It like feels different. And so maybe investigation to figure out the best way to proceed here.
Okay.
And I think it goes without saying, but you'd be standing in a gross swamp, and there just being a cloud bank next to you is extremely strange. I mean, maybe you're slowly becoming acclimated to the world here, but
it seems like it'd be disorienting even after a while up here. 15 to investigate.
Perfect, yes. So after some tentative hoofing, which is fun to say actually, hoofing, you determined that some of the cloud supports weight better than others, and that if you eventually can move like half your body weight onto one, and it is relatively sturdy. And so this is this ecosystem can be navigated by people who aren't birds, but they have to do so very carefully. That's what's going on here. So if you want to go onto the clouds with a 15, you can. And then what we're gonna do is move very quietly and very slowly.
I am very glad that I don't have a being that only came into existence 5 minutes ago, or Vimble, that I have to do this with. I trust my friend here, but there's a lot of people who've been in this party who I would not have trusted to come out in these clouds.
To be fair, I did enable an evil person, but they were also a woman, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's feminism.
Should I roll stealth or?
So first of all, I have to ask: are you turning back into Juniper, who's much lighter than a giant rideable goat?
Okay, yeah, if the goat's not gonna, my weight's not gonna be held as a goat, I guess I turn back into Juniper.
All right. Juniper and Peter make your way onto the clouds and begin kind of slowly walking, putting, one foot softly in front of the other to test the ground. I feel like this is a common video game puzzle, is where you have there's an invisible bridge and you have to figure out like where the parts are. In Dark Souls, you can throw like a colored like coin or stone or something to see where things like that are.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is the thing in the Zelda game where you got to use the eye to see where the platforms are, like that kind of shit.
I can make like a shower of sparks and see where they land.
That's it. Bingo. We got it.
Yes. Prestididididid. Yes.
We have applied.
Prestididididid.
We have applied our abilities to the puzzle when we have succeeded.
Yay!
Peter, if you can use prestidigitation to shoot sparks out, you can see like which things are solid and which are not, and make your way into the clouds here. Eventually, the elevations will change. You'll like go deeper into the clouds, and you can begin to see like plants and animals of a cloudish variety, including a tree that is made of clouds and has these little cloud berries that you were given.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now, Laura.
Yeah.
We've had a couple months to think about it. Do you have an animal in your heart?
I probably do, but the problem is I've had so many that I've tried to describe, and I know this one's gonna work.
Oh no!
I've been burned too many times. Am I ready? Am I ready to commit to an animal and it be my friend?
See, this is the part where everyone reaches in their life where you have to decide to settle down with an animal who will be bonded to your soul. We've all been there.
Okay, Mari, you're reading my mind. In that I was thinking of I did have in my mind a Pokemon that is cloud themed as like a starting point, because I'm like, this is gonna be my Pokemon now. I like the idea of the Pokemon like Swablu and Altaria, where they have wings that are made of clouds. I don't know what the body of this thing's going to be made of, but I think this is going to be some kind of flying thing with clouds for wings. God, the pressure's on now. Now that I know this one will succeed, I'm like, fuck. Oh no. You know what I think this is? It's a pig with cloud wings.
Oh my god, yes!
It's a little pig with cloud wings.
Can we say that as we were recording, something miraculous has occurred, which is that they've revealed Lechonk, the new pig Pokemon.
Lechonk!
We did talk about it at the beginning, but literally, happy birthday, Lechonk. Welcome to the world. You're beautiful.
He's just a little chunky boy, Lechonk.
Lechonk rocks.
Yeah. Picture LeChonk, but with Swablu wings. It's a little pig friend, but with some cloud wings. Just a little flying pig. Now, I don't know how this thing is the natural enemy of the Sleagle. I've yet to work out their evolutionary disagreement and how that works. But it's a little pig with cloud wings.
Yeah, this is great because I mean the Sleagle, its murderous intent is somewhat inexplicable from its like chill demeanor. So
all the hate has to go somewhere.
All the hate has to go somewhere. Interesting. It's like diffused through the clouds. Is that what it is? Because I don't even think that. Wow! Look at someone. Yeah, thank you. Mari's just filling the Discord with images.
The hate, they're so chill, but the hate is concentrated into a hate sack. That's the poison.
Yeah, I love that.
And they have to express it, and someone has to be picked. You know.
Yeah, if the god who created the Sleagle was like, oh, you know what it is? Because the Sleagle is native to the biome created by the god of death, if you'll recall the farm. And that was...
Oh, yes.
That was kind of a bait and switch where, like, death sounds bad, but actually farms are about cycles of life and death. You know, crops living and dying, animals living and dying. It's not necessarily negative, but the Sleagle just happened to be filled with hate for you. And I think that the cloud area is like somewhat the opposite. It's just like you know, being chill and vibes and letting go, and it's just like it's anti-hate in a way where like the animals here are just like, you know, just let it go, man. Like just the hate, the poison, it comes in, and then we just let it out in our cloud wings. You know, we're just.
Is this like how plants take in carbon dioxide and produce oxygen? This takes in the hate and just like filters it out. It's like, no, we not got time for it.
The Ham Sect and Zana were both extremely vain. Vimble and the Pengmen both believe that some people eat and some people are eaten. I feel like both Juniper and this creature, which we need to name, both like take bad vibes and make it better. You know, like your whole thing was like, I just want to learn, and then everyone was like, fuck you, Juniper, and you're like, yeah, well, I'm gonna become a fucking lightning badass. Eat me.
I will stand up to violence if I need to, but I just want to quietly exist in the world and just have chill times. Also,
that's it.
I've made the creature.
Oh my god, you did a Pokemon fusion of Spoink and Swablu.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Oh, does it even have? Have the curly tail to like slowly bounce from cloud to cloud here?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does now.
That's how it gets up in the air to get its momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are carefully walking.
It can do bounces like Juniper with the rabbit legs. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
So you and Peter are like carefully walking on these clouds, looking around, and just you hear just like a sproing in the distance. Sproing as the tail kind of is going, and the animal is just like, you know, vibing through the air.
Does it make snorty sounds?
I think it makes snorty sounds, but I think they're on the higher pitched end. I think they're little like sort of like little snuffly sounds.
But yeah, eventually this animal comes over to you, and you hold out berries, and you know, it eats out of your hand and looks into your eyes. Do you want to name it? We have to name it.
We have to name it. I don't know what to name it, but I need to name it.
Bloop.
Bloop.
Wait, no, we had Bloop last season. There was literally a character named Bloop.
Spoink.
No, that's already a Pokemon.
No.
Oh shit.
Sprout.
Sprout.
Springy cloud. It's a little spring cloud.
Okay. I liked that I had buddies say like, I'm actually naming the animals up here, and you're like, I didn't see your name on them.
Yeah, I didn't name this thing.
Like Buddy's gonna walk around with a label gun, just putting stickers on animals. All right, you have this little fella. It's so cute. I can't stop looking at it. I have to close the Discord.
It's got little blush and everything. Shy. Happy to see us, but shy.
You are my new baby. we do now have to leave. There is someone that wants me dead, and I'm hoping you can help with this. Anyway, off we go.
So, since, like, you gave me the ride here, and, like, now you're a tiny bunny, you want to go on my shoulders? You and the thingy?
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's go. And so everyone gets on top of my huge, enormous, strong body that is sexy, but not by choice. And I walk through...
Juniper is suddenly realizing this is the first time I've been able to ride someone where I haven't been the ride. Yay!
Yeah, and I'm walking through the swamp with my hands because my legs are just too small to navigate this.
Strength saving throw.
Uh-oh, I'm very weak. But, oh wait, no, I don't have the bonus yet from being buff. All right. -1, please don't ruin every... 5.
Yeah, you're not used to the new muscles yet. You're all show no go. You do this you're only for the Instagram. You can't actually lift shit.
Yeah, I'm literally just like hot but can't do anything. Hot and useless.
Hot and useless. All right. So you actually don't. I mean, you can carry Juniper, but you really don't go any faster than it would have been just to walk next to each other.
It seems Juniper hops on my shoulder and I immediately fall to the ground.
Oh no!
It's too heavy.
Oh no! This is why. Oh no! I should never. I am the one ridden, not the rider.
No, I can do it, dude. Dude, come on, just like it's fine. Come on, I'm strong.
Okay.
Let's go.
The sprout is like bouncing from cypress knee to cypress knee, doing little flaps in between.
Having no idea that the cypress are filled with murderous intent.
That's the dark secret of the swamp. Do you know what family cypress trees are in?
Did you know that trees aren't real?
We could talk about that. Yeah.
Do you
The
think
answer to that the answer to that question was Juniper was the answer.
Oh.
I thought that was a fun fact, but no, Mari, tell us why trees aren't real.
Because trees are like crabs in that they're all just different. They're not related to each other. They're just all different plants that decided to be big. So, like, if you're talking to a tree, don't be like, hey, like, don't even call them a tree because it's, like, insulting because they're clearly just different. They're going to be like, we're not.
I will say the designation I think is the most pointless recently I've been thinking is berry. Because there's a legitimate thing that, like, it means to be a berry, but there's so many things that are called berries that aren't berries and things that aren't called berries that are, and it annoys me.
Oh, it's because there's that viral post saying strawberries aren't berries.
Most things you've heard of that are called berries aren't berries, but bananas are. Bananas are a berry.
That's fucked up.
I thought they were an herb.
I don't know. They're making the fucking rules up as they go, I think.
They're things we eat. They're food. How about that?
I like that this is the conversation you're having on the way back because, I mean, Juniper, you are a botanist. So you're like, you know what's fucked up? Bananas are berries.
I've just checked. Bananas are berries. Raspberries are not berries. Pumpkins are berries.
Yeah, this is messed up. We should recategorize. You're gonna be the plant person, and you can like fix all this for the new world. You can actually categorize everything correctly. You know,
there's no world in which a cucumber should be a berry.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, do it.
This is the conversation that radicalizes Juniper. We're like, I know what I have to do in the new world. I have to make a sensible categorization system. I'm redoing binomial nomenclature. No one can stop me. I will do this on a throne of skulls if I have to.
Oh, I mean, Austin, don't tempt me.
I like that as the last thought as you are trudging through the swamp with your new beautiful friend, and you see in the distance the reliquary where everyone's relaxing, and as you approach, you notice something which causes your heart to drop.
Uh-huh.
The Justice Mobile is gone.
I saw a spark against the dark, and we erupt, but it's a slow burn. We take our chance and start to dance. Can see enough to know to turn around. The sound of a bonfire carries over fences, titillates our senses, but we don't need the heat. A chill wind is pushing you into me, and it's looking like we might be burning down. But we're a bonfire, we keep putting in. Oh, we're a bonfire, I keep putting in, you keep